I know I haven't made a video in quite some time, and that's due to a multitude of things, but I felt like this was something that I definitely wanted to talk about, and it's this channel right here, From Panic to Paris. Now, I know I've made a couple videos in the past talking about how I suffer from anxiety, panic attacks, agoraphobia, OCD, all this shit, and it's been just kind of a living hell for me over the years, and I'm trying to get better. And I recently discovered this channel here. This gentleman here named Glenn uh, was a former panic attack sufferer, and I watched through a few of his videos, and he explained panic attacks as accurately as I have ever read or heard anyone describe them. I have never related to someone more than this guy right here. So it was very, very interesting to hear his story and how he went about recovering and all of that shit. And it's crazy because he was kind of in he was kind of in the same situation that I'm in currently. He just avoided places. He was terrified of the symptoms. His panic attacks would literally be these massive adrenaline rushes. And that's exactly what I go through. Now, sometimes I'll get the other shit like tingling sensations or shortness of breath, feeling like I'm going to lose control or just die right then and there at any moment. But the main thing is adrenaline. The adrenaline is just the biggest, it's the biggest pain in the ass out of all of those symptoms. I just can't fucking handle it. It's something that has been ruling my life for quite some time, and I really, really, really want to get over this somehow. And in this video here, he tells his recovery story in 15 minutes. He kept it kind of time constraint because of YouTube shit or whatever, but when he's describing it, he basically said for him to recover, he just had to outright face it. He got to the point where he just didn't give a fuck anymore and went about life. He was terrified of jogging, terrified of being a long distance away from home, and he went about doing it. One of his friends helped him through it, and even though he was absolutely terrified to be, I think he said like 7 kilometers away from home, or running that far away from home, he just did it. He said he didn't care if he had a heart attack. He didn't care if he like keeled over, died right then and there. He just didn't give a fuck anymore, and he just wanted to get over it. He just wanted to live life, even if it meant going through these symptoms and sensations. And this guy's a ballsy motherfucker. I'll give you that, man. I'll tell you that. For him to go through that and just not care and just like literally push through is incredible, and I commend this guy. Like, it's awesome listening to what he's gone through and how he's been able to overcome it. I think he's been free of panic disorder for like 4 years or so now, and I strive to be this guy, because I'm in this same situation, really. I remember he was describing in one of his videos that he was in a relationship. I don't know if he still is, but he was in a relationship. His girlfriend was with him for him, and didn't view his panic attacks or his mental disorder as anything that would keep her from dating him. She loved him for him, and it just reminds me of my girlfriend. She's absolutely incredible. She puts up with all of my shit, with all of my anxiety, my worries, my depression when I get really low on myself, because I just have these feelings some days where I'm just never going to recover, like this is my life. And she's been with me through it all and continues to support me and loves me for me, and I couldn't ask for anyone better, and so shout out to her. She's absolutely incredible. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to make this video to point out this channel, because I mean, you look, this dude has only a few more subscribers than me, and his channel is like all about anxiety, panic attacks. I know my channel is about all just random bullshit and whatever. I talk about random things, but this is something that really hits home, and he describes it so well. I was able to relate to it so well, and he explains it better than any of these other anxiety, panic attack channels, whatever the fuck, that have 70,000 subscribers or a few thousand subscribers. He really deserves more attention, and he deserves more subscribers than he has, because this dude is definitely a godsend for anyone struggling with panic attacks and stuff like that. I highly recommend watching a few of the videos on his channel. He describes it so well. For me personally, I could relate to basically everything that he explained, and I just watching his videos really helped. Just knowing that I can relate to what he went through, and he was able to recover. It gives me some sense of hope that maybe one day I can be in this guy's shoes. From nearly being housebound. I haven't really been housebound, but damn near close. I mean, I've been pretty fucking close to it. Where driving even on residential streets was a challenge. I'm doing a lot better with that now. But yeah, I believe he said he was housebound for a while, and he went from that to being able to take a flight to Paris and living in Paris. It's fucking incredible. Like, just kudos to this guy. I commend him so much. I mean, that's just fucking awesome. I love it. But anyway, sorry to rant and ramble on so much, but I just want to say that I encourage anyone who is suffering from panic disorder, agoraphobia, anxiety attacks, to take a look at this channel and just listen to what he has to say, see if you can relate, and hopefully that gives you some sense of like empowerment and confidence to eventually tackle this head on and get through it, because he literally just battled through it. He just didn't give a shit anymore, and I feel like that's what it's going to come to for me, because yeah, those adrenaline rushes just have ruined my life for quite a while, and I hope one day that I'm able to overcome it. Just like what he's doing here, I'd love to be able to help other people out, post videos on like what I did to help myself, and because there's so many other channels out there that just like bullshit you. I bought a program, I think I mentioned Trey Jones, who has a shit ton of subscribers, and he talks about anxiety, panic, all of that stuff, and how he overcame it, whatever. That program was not worth the money, still is not worth the money. So don't buy it. Again, don't buy that shit, because it's just not helpful. It's things that you can find online, and it really, I mean, to me, it's just a whole lot of nonsense, and it was a waste of $80. This guy right here has 70,000 less subscribers than him, and I couldn't relate to anyone more. He just really helped, just by hearing his story. So yeah, that's really about it. Again, if you suffer through any of this stuff, I highly encourage you to listen to some of the videos that he's posted on here. See if you can relate, and hopefully it helps you out. But yeah, that's it. Later, guys.